Randy Orton did not turn heel last night. Like, Randy Orton did not turn heel last night. If this attack was all that was needed for Randy Orton to turn heel, y'all haven't been paying attention to the character of Randy Orton over the last at least 10 years. Because this was not a heel turn. This was not a heel turn. This was actually very well justified. Hi, I'm the Southern Wrestling Scholar CJ Pierce of Nerdz Watching Wrestling. And in lieu of quick react, because nothing really happened on SmackDown other than Drew McIntyre quote-unquote quitting just to be back like later in the show, and the Bella Twins costing Charlotte and Alexa the tag team titles again. We're going to talk about this contract signing segment where everybody's saying this was a Randy Orton heel turn. This was not a Randy Orton heel turn. This was Randy Orton executing a premeditated attack on the WWE champion. The WWE champion just so happens to be Cody Rhodes. And he shouldn't be. So let's back it up. Let's rewind. Let's get some context. When Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre had a three stages of hell match in January, stipulation was that there was no rematch unless Cody Rhodes could win the Royal Rumble or the Elimination Chamber. He could have a rematch at WrestleMania. Now, although it was Drew McIntyre's fault why he never got a rematch, why he didn't win those things, Cody Rhodes did not win neither the Chamber nor the Royal Rumble. Actually, he probably still could have won the he probably could have still won the Chamber if he decided to focus on Randy Orton and not on Drew McIntyre. But he lost the Royal Rumble. He lost the Elimination Chamber, meaning that there should have been no rematch for Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. Randy Orton, this man right here, he won the Elimination Chamber. Didn't you, Randy? You did your job. Randy Orton is now penciled in as the next opponent for the WWE Champion, and that match is going to take place at WrestleMania. That opponent should have been Drew McIntyre. But because Nick Aldis gave, he didn't earn, gave Cody Rhodes a WWE Championship match, which Cody Rhodes would then go on to win. Now Cody Rhodes is in the WWE Championship picture. Cody Rhodes is the WWE Champion. He's now going to face Randy Orton. And Randy Orton says this at the contract signing. He tells Cody Rhodes that this was not supposed to be hard because it's not supposed to be you. This is supposed to be Drew McIntyre. Which leads me to believe that this attack was happening at this contract signing no matter what. Like, Drew McIntyre was going to be on the other end of whatever all this was. But no, Drew McIntyre is not the WWE Champion. Cody Rhodes is the WWE Champion because he was given a title match despite the fact that there's not supposed to be a rematch for him if he can't win the Chamber or the Rumble. So the person who won the Elimination Chamber has to watch someone else get a title match first. So that's already mistake number one. Well, that's mistake number three, because mistake number one was giving Cody Rhodes a championship match. Like you agreed there wouldn't be no rematch. Mistake number two was Cody Rhodes winning that WWE Championship match. So now you're in this position. Now you're here in front of me at the contract signing instead of Drew McIntyre. And that's why Randy says this wasn't supposed to be hard. This was supposed to be Drew. But not only that, so now Randy Orton is completely rethinking his game plan because that means Randy Orton came into this ready to attack. You, Cody Rhodes, then tell Randy Orton to listen to the voices. And at the end of it all, I will still love you. So now you're asking for it. So all I did, Ms. Randy Orton, was not only do what I was already going to do, I gave Cody Rhodes what he wanted. Cody Rhodes told me to listen to the voices. The voices are telling me to lay out the WWE champion. That just so happens to be you. It wasn't supposed to be you. It was supposed to be Drew McIntyre. So no, I am not considering this. I'm not considering none of this a Randy Orton heel turn. If you want me to consider this a Randy Orton heel turn, then you need to do 3 things, WWE booking and WWE fans. 3 things need to happen if y'all want me to consider this a heel turn. Number 1 is one that they have the most probability of doing, or they have the most likelihood of being able to do, but they're definitely not going to do it. They could, because they've done it twice in the past with Randy Orton. But they're probably not. First thing that has to happen, Brandy Rose has to eat an RKO. Brandy Rose has to come out next week while Randy Orton is trying to defend his actions and pull a Beth Phoenix, Stephanie McMahon. She has to try to defend her man. She then has to slap that man. And she got to eat it. She has to eat the RKO. She has to. Then it will be a heel turn. Because you just attacked the ring announcer. Like Stephanie McMahon, former women's champion and daughter of the, at the time, chairman. Beth Phoenix, former multi-time women's champion. Baby, Brandy Rose, you RKO'd Eden Styles. Yeah, heel. Like, then it's a heel turn. Number 2, which I know is never going to happen, but wouldn't this be hilarious? Wouldn't this make for great TV? So, y'all want this to be a heel turn for real for Randy Orton? Unlike any other heel turn we've had for Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton needs to dig up the dead body of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and punt it. Like, he has to punt Dusty Rhodes. He has to punt the American Dream. That's a heel for show. Like, that's the ultimate heel. That puts you above Maxwell Jacob Freeman, Swerve Strickland, Randall Keith. You mean, like, baby, Christian Cage is talking about your dead daddy. You ever assaulted a corpse? Like, and number 3, this under no means will ever happen. Especially because the time window is too tight. But just fantasy book with me. AEW Revolution is Sunday, right? Tomorrow. A masked man drags a beaten down and bloodied Dustin Rhodes onto the stage. Picks Dustin Rhodes up and RKOs him on the stage. Then looks dead at the camera, hits the pose, and runs out through the crowd. Like, wouldn't that be so hard if he did it on 0 Hour? Because AEW Revolution 0 Hour is going to be on YouTube or Jump. It's going to be free, so anybody could watch that. Y'all, wouldn't that be so hard? But yeah, those are the 3 things that have to happen. Those are the 3 things, one of which have to happen in order for me to feel that this is a Randy Orton heel turn. This was not a Randy Orton heel turn. This was Randy Orton on a Friday night. This was number 1 contender Randy Orton doing what he does. Like I said, he's done worse. He burnt down Bray Wyatt's house. Like, come on. Anyway, I'm the Southern Wrestling Scholar, ZJ Pierce. Be on the lookout for the latest episode of Quick Rack this upcoming Sunday, while we'll be doing a deep dive into AEW Revolution. And make sure you be looking out for the latest episode of the Nerdz Watch Wrestling podcast, where me and some very special guests will jump into AEW Revolution, as well as some of this right here. But until then, I'm the Southern Wrestling Scholar. Those were just my thoughts. I'll see y'all next time.